Here live. I've just finished a costume fitting at Angels, so let's see if we can show you the front door of Angels. Oh, there we are. Yeah, Angels. You can see behind me there. Though this is flipped because I'm on the selfie mode. So if I just switch across and see. So that's Angels Costumes, established 1840. So they're epic. There we are. Absolutely epic. So yeah, so I've just finished the costume fitting here on a nice mild day here in London. Can't say what it's about, but yeah, it's strange because sometimes you get a run of different time periods. So this again was a 1930s scene. So I turned up with my 1930s haircut, and they said, "Oh, that's perfect." So, which actually makes it easier for me, because then there's not this debate that you've got one hairstyle for one production and another for another. So that's quite good. I'm going to be losing this, but keeping the moustache, which I've trying to grow back after the last production, shaved it off. It didn't use me. So yeah, so here we are. This is going to be a short one. There's not really much to talk about, apart from the costume looks amazing, almost magical. So yeah, and I'm proud to be called Lance, because one of the wardrobe ladies, costume ladies, after that just said, "Oh, thanks, Lance." And I was walking back through these almost a mile of costumes stacked along the warehouse, because this is a massive warehouse there, full of costumes. She says, "Is your name Lance?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Oh, it's amazing. Perfectly suits you," because I often play these sort of 1930s periods, slightly posh, sometimes people. So got a name that suits. And then the surname goes with it as well, Phillips. So Lance Phillips. There we are. So I'm in London, just going to catch the train back home. Hello, I've got people watching. So I'm just going to catch the train back home from Angels. I didn't want to get too close there because the guy was on his phone having a private conversation. But you'll see how massive this is. So this whole brick building that you can see there, from there, that is all costume. I think there's about 3 levels of costume in there, and plus all the way across there. And this is historic. It's the oldest costume house in the UK, in the United Kingdom. And in fact, you can actually go on guided tours there, which I don't need to. Oops. I don't need to, because I've been inside several times. But yeah, they got all the old pictures from old historic London theatre that's happened throughout the centuries. To think 1840, this place existed before my ancestors moved to New Zealand from the UK. That is scary. That is so old. Get dressed and wear amazing stuff. That's part of the bonus of my job as a background artist and occasionally stroke actor, is I get to wear some amazing costumes. And I've been told there's only 20 of us in this scene, so it's quite a small scene, so that's always nice to be selected. And I was the first one to be fitted, so I get the first crop of the costumes rather than the dregs. So my costume looks absolutely cool. Plus the other guy as well that came in after me. Brilliant. Okay, so that's it. Oh, thank you. Someone's given a thumbs up already. Thank you. Any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Otherwise, I'll just talk until I get the train station and then stop there. Yeah, so I can never share anything special about these films or TV programs. This one's a film, very popular series of films. Because I sign NDAs, which means a non-disclosure agreement. But I want to sort of try and show the behind-the-scenes lifestyle of what it's like to be someone like me, who randomly gets dressed up and goes on the back of high-end film sets to add atmosphere and authenticity to the scene. So I believe there was some Hollywood actor who said, well, actually I've heard Anthony Hopkins has actually said it on one of the shoots I did years ago. He said he's nothing without us. So, because, you know, you imagine it's like a boring scene where just two people talking, and if they've got no one in the background filling out that flesh of the environment, then it doesn't feel real. It feels a bit artificial. So that's our job, to add a bit of reality to the scenes. Wow. There we are, we spiked at 21 just then, viewing just quickly. Nothing exciting, no explosions going off in the background. So I'm just in London. Yeah, so there we are, costume fitting. Can't say what for, but it's 1930s. And I've got another one coming up where I'll be working alongside my wife, because they wanted a real couple. So we can hold hands on set or cuddle. So that'll be fun. Get paid to spend time with my wife. That's good. So yeah, so things are looking up. Though you'll probably notice my glasses broke, so I don't have my glasses, my period 1930s glasses. So I'll be looking for new glasses. I might do a video about that and try to replicate them. Anyway, there we are. It's coming up for 8 minutes. So thank you. As there's no questions, I'm going to sign off now. Toodaloo.